The New Zealand government is a right-wing coalition. The coalition needs to go. They have increased government debt to fund cynical vote-winning tax cuts. They delivered a huge tax cut to rich landlords, paid for by cutting free prescriptions and the first home buyers grant. They claimed they would keep the grant in place. They lied to the voters. Unemployment rates have increased significantly. This is a direct result of government austerity and the changing of the Reserve Bank mandate. They have slowed minimum wage increases, condemning working people to exploitation and poverty. They have made it easier to fire workers and evict tenants. They have abolished trade union empowering legislation to ensure that working people remain powerless. They are funded by the rich and they serve the rich shamelessly. They have carelessly cut environmental and animal welfare regulation. They undermined New Zealand's climate change response by scrapping the clean car subsidy. ACT International voted against a bill making it a crime to steal employees' wages. They have cut various important government jobs, including scientists studying earthquakes and Defence Force personnel. When we should be investing in health, education and defence, they have prioritised cynical, vote-winning tax cuts. They have divided the country with mindless treaty debates that distract from their appalling anti-worker policy platform. They have failed to take a bold stand against Israel. Tepid criticism is not good enough in the face of mass murder and vicious aggression. They have introduced a gang patch ban, undermining freedom of expression. They have totally ruined Labour's school lunch programme with desperate cost-cutting and appalling results. Their ministers are corrupt and incompetent. There seems to be no consequences for bad behaviour from minor party ministers. Shane Jones has engaged in blatant corruption and suggested jailing his opponents. Yet for some reason, he is still a cabinet minister. Christopher Luxon is a weak, gutless, out-of-touch leader. The coalition is dominated by minor parties who lack any semblance of a mandate. These are just a few of the many arguments against this hideous coalition. The coalition has a horrible record in government. They need to be voted out in 2026.